Welcome to Jams.
I'm Jabria.
And I'm Spring.
And we are Two Short Girls with Tall Girl Energy.
TSG, TGE, coming to the jams with
What's up, Jammers? We are back with another video. Yes, sir. And it's Tall Girl Energy Tuesday. And before we get started, we're going to do Random 3 with TSG. And that's where we answer 3 random questions. Let's shake it up. See some good questions.
All right. Let's put it here. Okay.
All right. Let's see what we got. Questions. Okay. Jesus Christ. My mama watches this channel. Jeez, we're just going to answer this one first. Making out versus cuddling. I like to cuddle. Baby, I'm making out. Okay, because why are we here? I get hot too quick when I'm cuddling. Like, get off me. I can't breathe on the other one. They both, after a while, they both uncomfortable. I don't know. Cuddling be hot. Then the arm, like they arm be see, but that be, and it be all in your neck. It be in the I can't do it. But I do like cuddle. I like cuddling. What's cuddling? All right. Would you rather be able to control time or read minds? Wait, I was finna answer quick. Hold on. Right. Because but controlling time, like, it kind of sucks because you can pause a moment. Like on click. Right. And then like I'm gonna pause, move your hand this way, and then like play. But you know how lit that is though? Like, you ever wanted to smack the five or somebody while they talking and right. You just, but I feel like it don't have that many, like I can rewind time. I don't know, like it's cool, but I feel like I wouldn't be, don't know how to, you know how to use it? Yeah, I don't think I know how to use it right. So I'm gonna read minds, but I want it to be like I can choose to read a mind. Like I don't want to be walking around and hearing. Yeah. That would suck. Yeah. I was choosing. Dang. If y'all ever seen Rick and Morty, I'm Jessica. I'm a time lord. Okay? Hey, I'm a time lord. I would love to control time. Okay? That'd be lit. Yeah, be like old girl for Life is Strange. I forget. She could rewind time. Mm-hmm. Now, I wonder if I could pause time, go somewhere, and then unpause time. Yes, you can control time. You can do anything. You can do anything you want in between, like the space time. I'm reading minds because that's too much power. Okay, if you start to get chased by a bear, what are you doing? Baby, I'm dead. That's it. There's 2 of us. Oh, it's either I'm dead or the fire marshal's gonna have to get me out of the tree. But see, that's the part. So I literally thought of that because bears can climb trees. So I was like, well, I climb trees, but bear for the most part, bears can climb trees. Hey Siri. Can bears climb trees? Yes, they can.
Here's what I found from World Atlas.
Right, that's what I thought. They're excellent climbers, swimmers, and runners. We do. They can climb, swim, and run. Oh, imagine this. I can't run. I barely can climb. So wrong finger. I said this. I can swim, but I can't outswim a bear. That's what bears naturally do. I just do it for fun. I'm a goner. Will I try to? What could I do? Because I'm not fighting. I was like, well, maybe I have to fight it. I'm going up a tree and I'm trying to go as high as I can on the smallest branch. Where can I get me? That's my only. I'm tiny. It's not. That's my only choice is to climb a tree, and even then, if it don't have those little low branches for me to really, then I'm gonna run until I trip. That's what I'm doing. I'm just running. I'm gonna trip underneath it. Like if I find some sticks or rocks. Baby, I'm throwing. You feel me? I'm tripping underneath the bear. Because you got to realize the momentum of the bear is he gonna be coming. He or she gonna be coming quick at you, right? Mm-hmm. You drop low real quick. And they just run over you. Like you might have broken bones. Now she's trapped by a bear. It's no, you have a win-win.
I got to just roll down the ditch. Like,
I feel like with a lion, at least you could climb.
baby, no. Lions
can't
can climb. It's just the males
They
are lazy.
just jump.
The males are lazy, but if they want you, they're gonna get you.
Hey Siri, can lions climb a tree?
Yes, they can.
Okay, I found this on the web for Can I Have Tree?
It's okay. It's okay. I'll take a line of a bear.
I'll take a bear.
So I think I would
quick.
die faster with a line.
Nah, no, you won't.
Yes, you will.
No, you won't.
I'm not alive.
They whole cousins just gonna come and tear you apart while you still alive.
Right, so it'll happen faster than me trying to run from the bear. I'm gonna try after I'm with the bear. I'm gonna climb a tree, get down, run, swim through the water.
Bears crush you. They crush their prey.
But I think a bear is a better climber than a lion. And the animal hoppers. And that was Random Thing with TSG. If you haven't seen our socials, we have a big announcement. The flyer is going to be here. It's also on social media. We are doing a showcase for November.
It's going to be called #Natural Talent November. And that is where we're going to be inciting all artistry to come on our channel and show us what you got.
Yes.
Okay? There's no prize, but you get exposure. All right? And we love y'all. Right. We love y'all for it. But yeah, so we want everybody to submit something, and we're going to give you a specific topic to create to.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want details,
our socials are
in the
down.
description box.
Yes.
So follow us. And
the deadline is October 19th. So make sure you get it in by then. It's already been going on for a couple of days. You don't want to miss this opportunity. Make sure you like, share, get the word out, and get your stuff in on time.
yes.
All right. So our topic that we are doing is you see the title is Are We Wasting Our Degrees? Okay. And with this generation, with a lot that's going on with COVID and careers and all that stuff, I feel like this is a great topic to talk about. So to get started, we're going to say what our degrees are in. So she graduated first. She'll go first.
I go first. I have my master's in social work. Very small.
Black and mastered.
Okay. The graduation was creepy, but yes, I have my master's in social work. It's just what it sounds like. It's social work.
Okay. And then I have my bachelor's in mathematics. To
STEM, a STEM babe.
Okay. And I'm certified in 7th through 12, 4th through 6, so 4th through 12 mathematics.
Texas and Colorado.
Texas. Did you work in your field?
Yes. So I'm gonna count my internships while I was in school. So technically I worked in my field for about 3 years. Maybe 3 plus. It'll be like 3 and some months. But yeah, it was definitely 3 years. So yes, your girl was a whole social worker out here. Full caseloads.
And then I worked in my field. So including my intern, it was 3-4 years. They don't include your intern, so it's 2.5, but I do because shout out to my intern teacher. She really was like, take the reins, like just go. She gave me enough time. Was like, baby girl, it's time for you to be a teacher. So she really let me. So I count that as me legit teaching. So that was 3 years, 3 long, hard years. And then we started in our fields right when we graduated. Mm-hmm. So like for me, it was like graduation. I was literally in the field. I graduated while I was working in my field. Same field. Yeah. So we was up in that thing. Are you still working in your field?
No.
Why not?
Woo! Because it was stressful and I burned out really quick. So it was a lot going on as far as like management and having no support and trying to do everything myself and giving 110% while nothing was being given back to me. So I just had to dip on out. Go back to what I know.
I am not working in my field. I actually stopped working in my field this July-ish. So like I'm fresh out of not working in my field. And then the reason why I stopped was I literally was fear, panic, stress, all of it. Like the thought of having to go back to teaching, I would dang near about throw up. Like it was just overwhelming. And usually that overwhelming feeling didn't really hit until maybe August, September, but it was hitting like June, July. Also, since we just moved, I couldn't really I was trying to find a lot of, I couldn't get in. Like I really couldn't find anywhere to teach. The offer I did get was and it was in Marshall, Texas. It was like 4 hours away.
No.
Yeah, she called and was like, want to offer this position. Baby, I can't. I'm in.
I live there.
I don't live there. I'm not going to job 4 hours. Yeah. Whatever. So yeah, and I've been wanting to get out just because of the stress. Like, yeah, you get your flowers, but that's not till May, and it's hard. It's just teaching is hard. Like, it's hard. You can't speak to people who aren't teachers about teaching, because sad to say, y'all won't get it. Like, you won't understand like what makes sense to me. Like, if I say I can't go to the restroom during the day, you might be like, just go to the restroom. I can't, or I don't get time to eat my lunch. You get 30 minutes to eat a lunch. I don't get, like, no, you don't. Like, yes, you do, but no, you don't.
Right.
Or I can't do my work at work. We have a conference. Who? Right? Like, that's for other stuff. So, it just got real stressful real fast. Okay. It got real soon. All right. So do you have any advice that you want to give to people who are either going into their field or wanting to leave their career field?
So I'll do wanting to leave first. Okay. Because I have been there and I know exactly how that feels. If you, like she said, are waking up in the morning and you just feel like there's an anvil at the pit of your stomach before going to work, baby, leave. If you are at work and you're feeling nauseous, queasy, you have headaches, you have frequent migraines, and it's because of your job, baby, leave. Like, do not stay in a place that is physically and mentally making you uncomfortable, because we're all about comfortability here. Yeah. And if you can afford that sacrifice, baby, leave. Like, get out. Okay? Get out of there, because it's not going to do you any good to kill yourself over a job that's feeding you chump change, even if it ain't chump change. Right. It's chump change if it's costing you your sanity. So, for those of you who are wanting to go into your field, on the other hand, I would definitely say build up your resume first. Go do things that are similar to your job, because majority of young folks, when you get out of college, they want experience. So I would suggest you go do things that are similar to your job, not exactly in your field, but similar. And then that'll help you catapult your way into being prepared mentally and physically for whatever your field may be.
Okay, I'll start with wanting to leave, since that's the one that I can speak on right now. But believe. So I know, like, for me, I constantly wanted to leave, and I kept it was like, no, stay. So I did, but it was literally getting to a point where, like, I would cry in my car, and I'm like, all right, action, and then I would go into work. I would leave work, cry, go do other things. So it got to a point where I would be like having nightmares about my job. Like, people didn't understand why I wanted to leave. And a lot of times the older generation is like, they've been in their career for 15 plus years. And so they're like, why are you leaving? You know what I mean? Right. Like, this is a good job. You get paid well. What are you doing? And so then your pride kicks in, ego kicks in, society kicks in. So you have all these things on your back telling you to stay in your field, like you're crazy for leaving. But at the end of the day, if you freaking have night terrors and you're throwing up and you're freaking out about going into work, like you're literally sick, like you're getting hospitalized because your job is so stressful, why are you killing yourself? Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, literally, for me to leave, I took a pay cut that was like half of my check. It's forced me to be the biggest budget, but it's also let me know I was just wasting money. Before. I was big wasted. Yeah. Okay. Now I know. So when I do start to go back to my field, or when I do start to get into what I'm supposed to be doing in life, I'm a better budgeter of my time as well as my money, because I also was spending all of my time in my job. Ooh. From 7 in the morning, you know what I mean? Until like, if my kids had sports, I say my kids, my students, if my kids had sports, Mondays volleyball, Fridays I'm at football, Thursdays I'm at football for middle school. Then I got Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, I got tutoring. And then on top of that, I'm also doing step or dance until about 6 o'clock. And then if we have an event, you know, I got to be at the event. If I got to do school, was Monday through Friday, school was my life. Yeah. Saturday, I can chill. Sunday, I'm back in school. I may be grading papers, preparing. You know what I mean? Like everything was school for me. It took all my time. I had no time to breathe. When I want to take a day off, it was more effort to take a day off than just to go to work. Yeah. So if you're a teacher, you know your whole thing, your whole being is school. And because it takes so long for you to get that degree, get all the certifications, people aren't going to understand when you want to leave. So if you're struggling and you really want to leave, just pray about it and then take that leap of faith. Like, you got to do a pay cut, baby, do a pay cut. Okay. There's so many other jobs out there. Like, so this kind of goes into people who are getting a degree, or maybe you're going to college, or maybe you're like younger than college. You're not in college right now. And you decided, you know what, college is for me. There's so many freaking jobs out there that, one, you might not need a degree for. Yeah. Or even if you get a degree, you can get this certificate on the side. So like, I'll tell her, I want to go do HVAC. We just talked about this. HVAC. Because it's just air conditioning. Like I feel like I don't think it's gonna be easy, but that's something I can have on the side if I need it. Mm-hmm. People always need plumbers. Essential. People always need caskets. People always need toilet paper. People. I mean, it's just like that you keep putting this mortuary because everybody got that. So I feel like it's one of those things that we need. So electricians, like, there's jobs we don't think about that's needed. Like, we need workers. Or you can start your own business. Like, there's so many things that you can do that helps you before you get into your career. So like, we hopped into our career. So this is speaking to the people who just graduated. We jumped straight into it. Will I change? No, because I learned a lot. But had I known before, I might not have hopped in. Mm-hmm. Had I know that, okay, maybe I should do, because my idea was when I was in college, I did a lot of jobs to kind of build that resume up to get that experience. Mm-hmm. But there's things that, like, I really wish I had learned before I started teaching, like the business side of teaching that people don't talk about. So the job that I have now, do you talk about what job we have now? Mm-hmm. Oh, so now I'm a night auditor at a hotel. It's just a glorified way of saying I work nights at a hotel. And so
it's glorified because she's an essential worker, baby, with this hurricane. Y'all would hear the stories.
So like, I have to work, but there ain't no time off in the hotel. Y'all. I didn't know that. Like, you gotta work 24/7. Like, they always need people. So I was in a hotel, and so I was embarrassed to say that because people knew like I had a job before I graduated college. Like, that, people knew that. And so now to be like, well, I'm not teaching, it makes me embarrassed. It's like, dang, girl, like, you fell off. But I ain't stressed. I go into work, I do my job, I leave work, I do like I don't take nothing home, and I don't bring nothing from home to work. Like, I don't have that stress. Technically, I work nights and weekends. I'd rather have my weekends off. Yes, I do miss my winter breaks and summer breaks, but don't have a stress. I don't dread going to work.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I had to take a few losses, but my health comes first, my sanity comes first, all of that. So I'm excited, but I was actually say something, but it left. It left. It's fine.
It be leaving. We tired, okay? But while she is a night out there at the hotel, I was doing preschool for about 5 to 7 years, while off and on while getting my degree. And so that's gonna end at the end of this week. And I will be jumping into something I've never done before, which is I'll be working at a cleaning service. And in all honesty, I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum. As a person who, I guess when she, finally had to take that pay decrease or work that different job that wasn't paying her as much, it doesn't bother me. It does not. I'm actually excited and happy to be able to do something where I don't have to think. And for those of y'all who have high stress level jobs or high anxiety level jobs, you understand that your brain is literally on go mode 24/7, even when you're asleep. You're having nightmares. You're planning for the next day. I have a job now where I clock in, I do my work, I clock out. I come home and I have time to be me, to be myself, to do things that I actually love, to invest time in things that I actually love doing, our channel. I have time to do these things now. So we'll see. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. Do you plan on going back into your field? You have a time limit? Do you plan on going back?
I plan on going back, but probably just a different avenue than what I was doing beforehand. So I would give myself maybe about 2 years. I need a 2-year mental break of just not doing anything with my brain. Okay, just making money.
I don't have a time limit per se. I did say I was going to take a year off and then get back in the classroom. But honestly, because of this break, my brain has been expanding on other things that I could do with my degree. So while I might not be teaching in the classroom, because there's a lot of issues that come with that I just mentally can't get, I just can't understand. While I do want to be in education, just maybe not as a teacher. So I think that honestly, starting in January, I might be starting to kind of dibble and dabble in this new education sector. I'm so lit. I'm so ready to get back into doing what I love. I miss working with kids. I miss working with students. So to be able to do that, but do it how I want to, and do it the best way that I can, do it.
She's so fulfilled when she's it's such a cool baby.
It's so lit. So yes, I do miss my job. I do miss what I did. Now I know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, if you do decide to wait before you go into your job, or if you decide to quit your job, the next job that you do, try to do something that will give you skills. Yeah. So me taking this hotel job wasn't just I don't want a stress job, but it's literally the pieces that I struggled with as a teacher was time management, organization, not really customer service, but sometimes working with difficult parents or just difficult students, as well as those are my top 3, right? Well, at a hotel, one, I have to be extremely organized. That's really part of my job is I have to do things in a specific order. Audit. That's literally what my stead for. I do things in order. That's not what it means, but that's what I have to do pretty much. And then the time management, got to be on time. There's a specific time I have to do audit. I have to set up for breakfast. I have to check people in. You got to go at a quicker pace. So it's all this stuff of having to have time management, having to use my brain, multitask. I work with some of the difficult customers, and our guests at hotels are so Y'all got the audacity. But because I worked at a school, that actually helps me. Like, things that are said and people are upset yelling at me, I'm just like,
I'm so sorry.
That's pretty much what it is. It's because, like, you're not mad at me, you're mad at the situation. And so I can handle it. But now when I do go back and have to work with parents or work with difficult people, it's like I have experience. I understand. Right. I understand I can have compassion. I really understand what you're going through. And so I also know ahead of time what I could set in place to make sure that whatever mistakes were made then, I won't make those same mistakes. So if you do decide to leave, just try to go into something that could help the skills that you struggle with, that help elevate you. Yeah. But man, it feels good. I ain't even gonna hold you. It feels good to be able to breathe. Mm-hmm. It feels good to, I don't have nightmares. Like when I come off a weekend, or like this is my weekend, right? So when I go into work, I don't be like, ugh. Granted, I do, because I just hate working at job. But it's not like I hate going to work because of this job. Mm-hmm. I just don't like to work. But I haven't had as many of those, like, ugh. Right. You know what I mean? I just go. Like, it's just like, okay, I'm going to work. I just go to work. It's just, to just go to work, it's just wild. Like, right. Like, y'all really out here just going to work. And I think once you get a career that you love, mm-hmm. I ain't going to say that because y'all lied. Y'all was like, find a career that you love. So never like you got to work. Y'all was lying.
It's always work.
Because
even if you do love it, it's still if you love it, it's even more hard work. Like, yeah, it's more worth it. I would say that working at a hotel, I don't have as many fulfilling moments. Mm-hmm. And that's the part that I miss, because as a teacher, you have so many moments where it's like light bulb moment, like just different, you have those connections. And because I work nights, I don't get those moments as much. So I really try to, if I can have that moment, I take the time to, so I can name a few times at the hotel where I've had those like fulfilling moments. Like I try to go above and beyond what I have to do because I miss having those fulfilling moments. Okay. So before we end, if you could be anything, like what would be your ultimate job be? Anybody who knows me, y'all already know what I'm gonna say. I think the best job on the planet is to be a parent. So I want to be a mom.
That's so cute.
Period.
Feel funny.
Sorry, y'all.
No, that's good though.
I want to be a mom.
I want to be a mama too. So if you are my closest friend, you already know what I'm gonna say. So say it with me. I want to be a bum. Did you get it? Did you understand? I want to be a wealthy bum, rich bum. I'm gonna do like this. You ain't gonna even know I got wealth. You ain't gonna know I'm. You know what I mean? I'll be regular degular.
Still driving her car.
Right.
But can afford a Tesla.
Right. I can't afford it, but I'm not. I can get a mansion, but I'm not. I'm gonna fund the kingdom, help to the tribe, help to the people, because I can. Right? My hands are open to give. But if I have to go into work, I'm not. I'm not going. If I don't have to step foot into somebody's job, I'm not going. Period. I don't know where that came from, but I just feel like working is ghetto and it's not for me.
It's not. I just want to be a mom.
And I just want to be a bum. And I don't mind being a mom.
I don't mind being a bum.
Hey, a mom bum.
I'm kidding.
With passive income.
Hey.
We're not saying that we ain't got.
Mama is still hard work, you know.
Right.
Like,
we still working hard. We just not working hard for somebody else.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I don't even want to work for myself. Okay, like if I'm a boss, like the boss has got to work.
I don't even want to work for my husband. Like, I don't work for nobody. I'm working. It's fine.
I say I'll be a mom, but that's work too.
I'll take the kid. It's fine. Anyway.
So in the comments, where we go, make sure you like, share, comment in the comments. Please let us know, what do you do? What are you going into? Are you working in your field that you got your degree in? If you're not, did you work in that field? Are you planning on going back to it? Like,
are you fulfilled in it?
Yeah, are you good at it? Do you hate it? Do you want to leave?
Let us know.
Talk to us. Put it comments, okay?
In all honesty, I pause just really short, quick announcement moment. We might actually be making a Instagram page specifically for this YouTube. And we're going to use it for things like this. So if you would like to submit your questions or concerns to that Instagram page in secret, and you don't want to comment these things underneath, a public YouTube page, we're gonna have that. We're gonna have that for you at some point, given at some given time. I'll make it so it'll be.
It's new to everybody.
Right.
It's a new announcement.
Sorry.
Hey, we gotta be there. It'll be out there for the people, by the people. Okay. Or you buy us 5 boots. We ain't
copyright.
No,
I really don't lie.
I didn't say fufu. I said babu. Okay, for you buy us. Right.
Anyway, y'all. Thank you for jamming with us. We love
y'all. Again, don't forget the showcase is coming up, so please submit. Spread the word, get it out there. We love y'all. Bye.
TSG, TGE, you are watching 2 best friends on the TV. TSG, TGE.